So I have no idea how I'm going to do this. Yeah. So I'm thinking General's Cry, and we're not going to use the Jug or the Chieftain, we're going to use an Inquisitor. Spelling right. What are we doing here, game? Oh, that's right. I was mucking around with Shield Crusher the Chieftain already. I got it up to a pretty crappy position, but I think on the actual Inquisitor it'd be better. So, go back. See the Chieftain. Hey Doc, how's it going, man? Alright, so we know we want to go Shield Crusher the Chieftain, skills setup. So let's just go chest, body armor. So it's going to scale off elemental damage. So I'd go multi-strike. No, we don't need that. We need General's Cry. What, I had a shave, I just got sick of the face. It's been getting itchy. Right, that's better. Alright, so we run General's Cry. So we need Red Blade Banner. That's an obvious. Hey Brim. I've already got my build, I put the guide out today. I'm just working on different builds. Hey Prophecy, how's it going, dude? So let's make this a 95 tree, and let's make this a Templar. And let's make this an Inquisitor, and have another Ascendancy. Alright, so we need Red Blade Banner, because that's how we're going to proc shit. So now I just need to remember how to play General's Cry. So let's find a General's Cry build. We just need the tree to get an idea of how it's spec'd. So like Shield Charge is a good option too, but that's more or less the variant that we want. Or we want SC. Yeah. It is, man, it is. Yeah, no change to the lightning tendrils at all. The only thing would be focus, and it'd say the automation gen, you should be able to put it in the gloves and it should auto trigger focus. I'm not sure about that yet, otherwise you're just going to have to trigger it manually, unfortunately. Just put chat on the other side tonight. The oh, what was the Vivisect should still be relatively affordable. I would say it's still going to be pretty affordable. Alright, so we're not going to run Impale. So we want Shield Crush to the Chieftain, but we need a shield that has... Yeah, I don't think that's going to work. So let's run this PoB in. So I'm playing around with Shield Crush to the Chieftain, and I'm trying to get it working on an Inquisitor. And we're going to make it General's Cryable. Doing pretty well, man. It's been a pretty stressful few weeks, but I'm doing okay. 17 mil. It's a decent trick, just decent treat. So yeah, I figured I wanted to play something different, and the Chieftain scales with elemental damage, which is perfect on the Inquisitor. So I just need to figure out how we're going to do this. So we'd run General's Cry, Shield Crush. He must have item rarity in his gearing. So we're not going to use Red Blade Banner because it's too... so we want to scale a high armor shield. So what we're going to actually do is lift the shield off this build. Right, you bastard. Colossal Tower Shield. How much armor did he have? Yeah, he had 3,000 armor. At about Act 5 and 6, it starts to take off a bit, so you should be able to scale it from there. It's a little slower on the initial level up. That's why I've got like Wave of Conviction leveling it up earlier. But once you switch, yeah, it starts to take off at about Act 4, Act 5, give or take. Helps you if you got a 4-link as well. So weapon. See, the weapon would scale. The weapon really doesn't do anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Initially, it's a bit slower, but it picks up. So, you don't want that. So, take critical damage, critical strikes maybe? We don't need Fire Pen. Pulverize, crit multi. Don't really need that. The other thing is we could probably run Battle Mage with this as well. We don't really need Fanaticism Charge, we just need Battle Mage. So we run Sanctuary. Yeah, I know about that. So we get to 13,000 all up, and that's with all Mirage Warriors too. Without any auras or anything like that. Or any weapons. Just trying to remember. So Dark Seer was pretty good. $15,000. Possibly. I'm just trying to figure out if I can even get it working. So we need Warcry nodes. Does it qualify as a spell? No. So Battle Mage won't work. Augury of Penitence would. Probably will. Let's be real here. Probably will. So we run the War Banner maybe. Help if I didn't have that. 119,000. $166,000. This is where we start cooking. Alright, so we got a 6-link set up there. So 169,000. I'm building it, man. We're cooking. Yeah, it's true actually. So we'd lose a good chunk of damage because you need to have automation in there. We'd probably have to get rid of, well, we need pulverize. Yeah. We need to get it up to like a mil DPS before we get it any further. So we're at level 61 at that point. So we know we've got cluster jewels. Auras. Yes. That doesn't affect me. Yeah, that's part of the problem, but we'll deal with that when we get to it. The biggest thing is like we got to get it working, and what? All right, so then we would need. So that's level 64 we're up to. We'd take that. We'd probably want power charges as well. Now, yeah, weapon mods don't work. It has to be global stats, which is what. Dismembering. We're at 300,000. None of these stats are going to work on it. None of those stats are going to work. We need that. We're at level 75. Need that, need that. Like, we got it. We're not going to need call to arms because we're going to have that socketed in the gem socket. See, none of these nodes are going to work in this setup. So, we're at 95% chance to hit, so we don't need to worry about anything. Bearing in mind we've got no gear in this too, so... And that's not going to do anything for me. That really doesn't do anything for me. Like, that's just life. I could probably not run that. Then I just got to find more accuracy. Could we armor stack it? Yes, even that's going to be a bit questionable because we've got to travel through to too many nodes. So we're at 45% crit. So let's add new stat. We're going to run Assassin's Mark. So we run that, mark on hit. 5 tap. Okay. Yeah, we could like triple stack here, but we need that. That. So we're at 340,000. We're starting to run out of points to allocate. Yeah, it does, but we're just going to assume that we're not worried about that yet. We just got to get the build actually working first before we do anything else. So that's not going to do anything. Those stats are not going to do anything. So we're at 480,000 per Warcry. Like, it's starting to build out now. So we've got 17,000 armor. So I do, if we can get Secrets of Suffering. That's an idea. Is it Scepter? I think it's a Scepter. Oh, okay. Stop shooting me down here. We're just gonna work to see how we go with this. We just got to get it functioning, and then we can build from there. So we've got to get it over 1 mil at least. Then we can work from there. Then we can cook. We're not too far off. So do any of these stats actually do anything for this? Nope. Nope. Nothing. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. $492,000, the Seething Fury. Nah, it's not enough. We need, but it gives me an idea. If we can get shield nodes. Fuck, what's it called? Yep. Emperor's Vigilance. So we're at 720,000. 100% crit chance now. So that's good. Yeah, that would make it a lot easier to scale now. We're starting to get somewhere with this now. Oh. Well, we don't want to use that actually. Probably don't need that. That's actually not too bad. Alright, so... That's weird that exposure doesn't do anything. So physical damage. Would Zoph's heart actually work on this? No.
Now here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep it down? It's only right that you should play the way you feel it.
Hey Thiegel, how's it going, man? Inevitable judgment, I've got that. Oh. Where was... Nah, Delve's gonna be profitable as hell. Because there's crafts now with like perfect gems and perfect fossils that are only in Delve. They've taken it out of Syndicate. Like the 30% craft. Yeah, that's true. Pen and exposure are pointless. Yeah. So now the question is like, do we scale it with fizz damage? The answer is probably going to be yes. Calamitous. Ooh, martial prowess.
Now here I go again, I see the crystal visions.
941,000.
My visions to myself.
Yeah, and plus also there's stuff that drops in Delve that drops nowhere else, so it should be fine.
That wants to wrap around your dreams and have you in
Oh, Herald of Purity.
dreams you like to see.
Thanks for the follow, man.
Dreams of loneliness like a heartbeat drives you mad. And the stillness of remembering what you had and what you lost and what you had and what you lost. Thunder only happens when it's raining.
So Herald of Ash is useless. Even Herald of Purity doesn't do anything for this. Because Anger does have an effect, so we need to watch his eye. We are going to have to rip Cluster Jewels off though. We need War Cries. Can't remember what the exerted attacks, yeah. So increased power. Yeah, we need that.
Double up what we got, 'cause we got to do it properly. I don't think I
Need that.
do it all on my own this time. 'Cause all we got when it stopped was a fist full of painful
Okay.
memories. We're gonna be
No, I don't. Not at this stage. So that's level 100, 1.2 mil. So we're over the 1 mil mark, so we're starting to get somewhere with this. That's not going to do it for us. So we haven't addressed the problem with defense yet, but we've got no gear, so it's fine. Where is crit multi? No. Yeah, I know. It's what makes it so difficult. There we go, global crit multi. Do you want a double roll of crit multi? Actually, this could be okay, because if we could run a Dawned on this, then potentially that will solve some of our major issues. But like, we're at 1.2 and we don't really have any other gear on this yet, so... Body armor... Blunderbore. Carcass Jack would work, sort of. The Covenant. 82. Thanks for the follow, Shah. $90,000 more accuracy. Art of the Gladiator. So many points. Oh, 109. Ah, what was it actually? What was the node for power charges? What would that give it? 101,000. 170,000. Disciple of the Forbidden. $2.3 mil. We're really going a complete tangential here. We don't get a lot of benefit. Do we actually, if we have rage, we need to be able to generate rage. Because rage will also increase my damage. So boots, we could go Winds of Fury. Oh, come on, man. Legacy of Fury is useless. Let me guess. Fucking hell. Why are these boots just... They're just the best in slot all the time. So we got 667% crit multi. We can test that. So we're not very far from that. So if we went Marauder, Zerker, so we don't have pen. Yeah, you could, but you'd be cheating your stat. Not as much as you think it is. I don't think the Marauder is the best way to go. I think the Templar is still the best. Visitor. Because remember, we still haven't got the second cluster in. Yeah, like, Inquisitor is just... It's going to be pretty damn good. Like, but like, there you go. If the enemy's on consecrated ground. So we're at 2.6 mil. And also, it's more interesting playing Inquisitor too. Yeah, I know, but we're just going to have to work around it. So, can I get a Watcher's Eye? Pretty much any Watcher's Eye is going to give me a damage boost. But we want Anger with crit multi. Pen does nothing. That does nothing. That does everything. 2.9 mil. Like that, man. We got a lot of shit to go here. So we went bottled faith. 3.4 mil. Could we go anathema? And then we could run, what do we got? Gloves, helm, we got boots open. Then we could run Assassin's Mark. Oh, sorry, man. You need quite a lot. You need about 120 mil to be able to do that, like, efficiently. At least 120 mil. Thanks for the follow, Dave. Yeah, that's fair enough. So we're at 3.5 mil. We're getting there. We're bloody getting there. We got to balance resistances and all the rest of it and get the life up. But we're getting there. And we'd have, like, pretty decent life regeneration right now. Well, 320 is not too bad. So we could run, like... What if we ran Cyclopean Coil? Yeah, that would work. That would get us up a little more. We don't want to run too many unique items because it starts to really F with the build. Like right now, this is squishy AF. Like you die like if a breeze hits you. Magnate would be good. Magnate is insanely good, 4 mil. So the target tree on 2 overlap is 17 mil. So we're nearly a quarter of the way there. Well, we're about a quarter of the way there. We're getting there. This could actually be viable. We just got to then reduce it back a little bit. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's right. Triple damage. So if we can refold the tree better, because we got open cluster here, so we've got a large cluster in there. So the other problem with this build is going to be cooldown recovery, or cooldown reduction. So we've got 125 points, we've got to strip out points. We need to find efficiency. The other problem, we don't have enough dexterity. Oh shit, that's why. Alright, we're at level 98, so it's doable. I reckon, whatchamacalled, I reckon Adorned would work here. Yeah. I reckon the Adorned. Weird that it does that. We just run it like maybe 100 and... Let's run it like 116%, something like that. And then we just need to create magic cluster jewels. Magic jewels, sorry. So then we would go crimson, and we want magic. We want one prefix. So we want life, and we want global crit multi. Add to build. Murderous Eye. Murderous Eye. Nearly at 5 mil. So if we can find more points to pull out of the tree. So we're actually not bad on the res side too. So we're not res capped either. Ooh. Dude, it's, you know, it's what you do. That's why I thought I'd do a stream like this, because you guys don't see me do this stuff. I don't really stream it much. I don't think I've ever streamed me doing this. This is basically how I unwind trees. So a lot of it is start with a baseline and then experiment all the way through. And then basically you then need to address various problems that pop up when you try and make the build work. So none of these stats then work. Faith and Steel, we can't really do anything about that. Yeah, I forgot to buy. I was going to buy a chef's hat actually. It was on the cards to try and buy. So we still got a lot of stuff that we can put in this. So if we just look at like unique rings, for example. We have a Dawn set up in here, Seething Fury, all those good things. So we're going to need a Life Flask. I think, like, realistically, Mage Blood's going to be the go here, but we don't need a Diamond Flask. But we could reuse a Lion's Roar, maybe? Nah, it's not even worth it. It doesn't do anything. So we need a... Well, we can compensate for this. Like, if you were running Mage Blood, we'd be able to fix that easily. But, so, helm-wise... Are there any unique helms that we could run? Oh, shit! If we went Abyssus, we would go up to 5.6 mil. But then we would die as soon as we get tapped by anything. Alpha's Howl would work, but we would need... We could run... Oh, you know what? We could actually go this. And then run Grace. And then run an All's Uprising. Sinestral. We'll play with that next, man. One thing at a time. Oh, shit. The Assailant. Oh, Asylum. Well, what the actual fuck? See, that's not good. Like, it's got good stats, but the rest of it's shit. What? Blood price. That's cool. That's a new item too. So we get up to 567 life regeneration, but we lose total max life. Like, the thing that's knocking our EHP out is actually the fact that we don't have res or anything like that. It's not as good. This gives me a ton of damage. So if we ran that Hell and Blood price, we would get 427.9 thousand combined DPS, because nearby enemy monsters have 8% of life reserved. So it'd be quite good. The problem that we're now running into here is we have too many uniques in the build. Darkseer... yeah, Darkseer is not really going to be that good. Is there something better that we can craft? Oh, well, you just put it on auto, and then you just need to get cooldown reduction. Black Sun Crest. No, I actually like Blood Price. Oh, Crown of the Tyrant. We'd lose 3 dual sockets though. Magnate, Anathema. So we want Rare Ring. Go for good old Amethyst. So we want life. We want fire damage. 2 attacks. Probably need dexterity, but we'll deal with that later on. Accuracy. So we need a slight increase to accuracy, and then we need to deal with our resistances. So we need lightning res. Let's just assume that we had like a perfect roll, and fire res. Like, that'd be an insane ring to get. Like, it hits like a truck, but it's got no damage reduction. we need defense. That's such a good bloody... Oh, I didn't even realize. Well, we got glancing blows too, so we could run Tempest Shield too. Chaos Res is holding me back. At Series Promise. Nearly 6 mil. Yeah, man, I'm 100% on my league starter. It's definitely not this, by the way. This is not a league starter. There's no way in hoping hell this could ever be a league starter. Right, so we start to build the defenses up. Now we need to switch out some of these unique items. What are the base of those gloves that you were talking about? Evasion, okay. Oh yeah. It's pretty significant. They're not actually better. Unless you, well, you could get implicits on it too. Let me just have a look at what implicits I could roll on my gloves. Got it. Taunted, ignited. Yeah, if the enemy's ignited, which they probably are. Oh, that's right. Probably intimidated. So we blind enemies. There was a gem that you need to run. I can't remember what it's called. Crush doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't have debilitate anywhere in the stats here. Oh, fair enough. Yeah, okay. Says it bind. Why is it giving me the damage? Like, it's doing something. Just whatever it's doing, it's not doing enough. Oh. Does this seriously not need that? Hey, Cold Res. Thanks for the follow, man. See, we don't even have rage in the build. What? Oh. Just do the basic one. Leader of Worlds. So we lose damage, but our defense goes up, and we go to 40,000 armor. Like, could it work? It could. Like, definitely there's a way to take this further. Like, and it's only operating on a... So it's legit because it's operating off of a 5-link here. So...
Close your eyes.
So this would be where you would put automation in here, right? So we'll just remove that altogether. And like, we don't have all of our skills maxed out either. Also that missing so much on there. So reses are capped. Just put life regeneration on it. Fuck it. Most likely, man. It's very likely anything mana stack is going to be really bloody expensive. Alright, so we've got capped reses. The thing that actually makes this build not as good is the Emperor's Vigilance. Because of the glancing blows, that doesn't work in our favor the way that we'd like it to. Hey, Vulcan. I know, right? Like, the goal is to try. So we gotta take that 10% off. We have no EHP though. 0 EHP. There's just no shield better than Emperor's Vigilance. It is the giga-chattest shield out there. Unless we could craft a shield with 400 ES. The other thing is like... That doesn't make it a better build. We need pulverize in it. So like... It sort of works. Now, as far as weapon 1, what have I got in this? Body armor, helmet, gloves, boots. Weapon 1 and weapon 2 are open. So we would run like arrogance. The other problem is we don't have a lot of health. Like we're very health deficient. So we're gonna have to compromise on offense for health. Probably take those nodes out and then grab like that. But like you're really pushing it to get, you know, you basically assume you're gonna get level 100. $3,700. If I don't have a health stat on the astral plate, probably just run like, just for shits and giggles do that. Took that out. Oh. There we go. 3,700. Nah, it's not a delve build, man. It is not a delve build. This is definitely not a delve build. I would not even attempt this in delve. You get your ass handed to you. Yep. So, standard shit, like, this is what doesn't make sense, right? Like, why would you even waste your time playing? Oh, that's cool. Yeah. What, like, why would you even waste your time with this? Because running the normal skill gem, like the non-variant skill gem, is like 3 times better. So the tree that I've got is like 17.8 mil, which is almost 3 times better than the damage off this. Like, this is like, if you really wanted to play it, you could. Would you? No, not really. Like, it doesn't make sense to. So if we went jug, straight away the jug's better. Actually, in every possible way, the jug is better. The jug's actually better. That's crazy. The jug is way better. straight away. Yeah, like... And like, you're going to be okay running that because you've got 64,000 armor. So like, this makes it viable now. Like, and crit chance isn't as high by 7%. So we could switch out for a diamond flask. Probably find diamond flask will compensate for that. Well, you'd be able to get the Forbidden Flame and Forbidden Flesh gems from the Zerker now. Let's just go Titan gloves. So if I had Searing Exarch, Eater of Worlds, add modifiers, add implicits. That's pretty cool. Gain rage. Like... Oh. No, we probably want rage. Like, we want, like, every 1 second, add implicit. Oh, and then we want Eater. Hey, Lico, how's it going, man? We're just cooking up a new build, see if we can get this to work. So now we want exposure. Holy shit. Yeah, that's OP as hell. Fire damage to attacks. Increased armor. Increased life. Let's go. What did I have on that? I bet you I had resistances. Cold and fire. Woo. Way better. Way better. Oh, I'm going Purifying Flame, man. Hands down. So that's level 100. So Adorned really isn't going to do anything for me here. Like, Adorned is cool, but it seems like a waste of a skill. So we're nearly at 10 mil. Like, this is decent. I reckon this might just be worth making just for the shits and giggles at the end of the day. So level 99. A way to run this. That doesn't really fix it. So we're at 3,842. Anathema wasn't such a huge amount of damage. Anathema does huge amounts of damage. But we could run Vitality in this now. So we run around, so we have 1,270 life regeneration. So like, arguably we could go the other way of, oh, we can run it now. Oh no, it doesn't do anything. Shit. Actually, is it though? It would like 30%. Yeah, it would work. It's like 4%. And sapped. Yeah, that's what I just realized. Do we I think we intimidate if we Yeah, that's what I've got there. So the other thing is we have like 50, if we had like 50 rage, we'll say like 25 rage. Because we're gonna get rage every time we war cry too. So if we had 50 rage. And then if you popped, so we need weapon 2. Or we can just run it in. So yeah, if we had Berserker. Oh yeah, there we go. 15.8 mil. It works the same way as whatchamacalled. So what we actually need in this build is, do we need precision anymore? Like, sort of, but not sort of. Because what I'd rather run is Petrified Blood. would, or call to arms, and that will automatically no, just the shield. That's what makes this so difficult to work. So we got Ancestral War Chief, life tap. Oh, that's what we're missing too. So we need weapon 2. Actually, oh yeah. Molten Shell. We need life tap. There we go. Effective hit pool, 60,000. And then we'd put automation in this. Automate. Yeah, man. So the other thing we would want in this, if we could get it, we need that for damage. So we would put in a, what's the flask? Oh, the really good one. Oh, it's an amethyst flask anyway, so there's only Progenesis. There we go. So if we had Progenesis in this, we would have 11.8 mil DPS with 82.8 thousand effective hit pool. Yep, this is not a cheap build, right? This is like a build that you would play out of passion, right? Not because it's a fucking good build, but because you just want to play it. I wouldn't recommend playing it, but hey, it works. They changed the MTX or whatever on the or the visuals on Shield Crush of the Chieftain. So you know what? Why not? So yeah, there we go. Yeah, man, like it's got, and it's, you know, it's not capped out yet. You still got 15% more lightning res. So if we just, like, for the shits and giggles, oh yeah, we got that set properly. So we got Warcry recently, 50 rage, and then if you tap your Zerk, right? So you'd like weapon 1. We haven't sorted. Have we not sorted that out? Oh no, we had to split that up. So we got arrogance and vitality. So 1260 life regeneration per second. Arcanus brand with Anathema, which does 3.7 of the mil of the DPS, so you would hit that when you hit a boss, and then just run around the edges of the map and hopefully not die. And see, the other problem is, like, well, like, you could tune these up to, like, 6%, like, 25, we drop that to make that more modest, so knock that up to 6% sap, that's going to make you tankier from Secrets of Suffering. If we can cover the enemies in Ash, so if we have another Warcry, we could actually do... Is there a way that we could do that? Polaric Devastation. You would need it to be... Oh, shit, that actually... Oh, yeah, see... You would need it to be in the, it would need to take over your other ring, but we need the other ring to buff up. So, like, you could get that into the build without a Warcry, but, like, is that worth it? That's the question. You're probably not going to be able to do Ubers with this, but, like, as a mapper and, like, a boss rusher, it's probably going to be decent. If we can get fortification in the build, which, oh, and we don't account for tattoos. So, yeah, there we go. Alright, so, if we could, oh shit, we need to balance out. We need to drop a node somewhere. Probably need to drop those nodes off there. That'll get me there. But if we can get an attribute node, pretty sure. Yeah, so we don't need that. There's a, if we get a strength node somewhere, we could get fortify as well. Oh, actually. Oh, you bastard. Well, that would actually help me anyway. Oh, no, it doesn't. Actually, makes it worse. Alright, so you do like fire damage. Like a max roll, fire damage roll. Yeah, okay, whatever. Not getting anywhere with that. So the other thing too, we could run Divine Shield. Drop off some health. And because we have 1000 energy shield as well, because we have Divine Shield, that would give us more damage reduction. 73,000 armor. Effective hit pool, 83,000. Fully automated build, it'd be a lazy man's build. 50 rage. Then if you tap Zerk, automation gem, whip 2, War Chief, Zerk. So then if you hit Zerk, you're going to hit 13.3 mil and you're going to go up through the roof, and we're going to be constantly Zerking around. So then we have Vitality, Whip 1, Split, Whip 1, Split. Then we would just like 20% everything, try and get that to like level 21, max that out, max that out. Level 3, if you could get that to level 4, that's going to make that easier to sustain. What's the cost of... So, cost of 13... Yeah, so mana regen 15.4, cost per second 13.8. So as long as everything's running on a life tap setup, then we're fine. Flammability. This would probably need to be on a life tap setup. Alright, that I'm not sure about. Because the cost of that... Yeah, I wouldn't be able to afford it. So I'd have to get rid of Assassin's Mark. And run life tap. So 10.263 mil based on this. Like, is that max roll? Probably wouldn't want to roll out max roll. We could put that max roll. Just leave that as it is. So Seething Fury gets us 4.7. Is that maxed out? It doesn't really matter too much. So skills, it's your setup, Shield Crush of the Chieftain. Now if I had more gem level, yeah, it doesn't do much with more gem level, like melee, all melee skills. And automation isn't in here yet, is it? Yeah, they haven't added in new gems. I haven't tested it yet, man, so I don't know. So the other question is like, could you run this on the Chieftain? No. No. Jug it is. Now, can this be more efficient? So we've got 3 points in there. We have to run that. That wouldn't be terrible, but it's not great either. Warcry speed's not a big issue. Like, we probably could get a better gem than that. But, whatever. Warbringer. Probably don't need that. Get 1 point down. Most people are not going to get that far. Probably keep the 15. Probably could put that in there. Then we're going to lose way too much. 3, 4, 17. That's level 98. Yeah. So, like, the way that this build's supposed to be played is Mage Blood. So, if this had Mage Blood, this would be significantly better. But we don't have that luxury. So is there anything else that we can do here? Yeah, we don't need that. It's not a strike skill, it's shield crush. So we want inexorable. Because then we get endurance. Oh, and actually no, we don't need that because we've got Relikesh. Yeah, Legacy of Fury just doesn't do anything. So we could like switch out the boots if we really wanted to, but don't really need to. Anyway, there we go. Cooked that one up from scratch. I don't know if I want to test it because it's not really in my wheelhouse of damage reduction. Like, it's 77,000. But, like, it wouldn't be bad-ish. You get to, like, 86,000 armor, too. Alright. Didn't expect that to actually work. I thought that'd actually brick, but it is what it is. Okay. We don't get any more out of that. All right. We might call it there because I've got to hit the hay, but we might find someone else on their stream and raid them. Oh, what's this? 4.3 delve going for 6k. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, let's hit this guy up. You gotta respect the delvers. Alright guys, I'll be back online tomorrow night and we'll do some more level testing, or maybe we'll cook up another build. But the VOD will be on the channel anyway, but yeah. Anyway, let's raid this guy. And blow his mind. Alright guys, I'll see you guys later.